Hello everyone, welcome back to our Hemmy presentation talk show for Jack and Erica. This year we're doing something special. Instead of presenting a statue for Jack and Erica, we're actually going to present a live song performed by a very special artist. And now I'm going to introduce her to our stage, and she is Alura.
Oh, you're so nice to meet you.
My pleasure. So glad to see you.
Yes.
Last time was in Starbucks. And we're still, talking about the shoe. And
here.
now we're here. Yeah. So how long have you been All My Children fan? Since we are.
Since a child. Since a child too, yeah.
And how did you start watching it? Because of family, or it's
my
just
sister and cousin.
Oh wow! And because I heard your album before, it's on All My Space, by the way. How did you learn to sing like that? It was just
From church.
from church.
Choir.
That's awesome. And who composed the song? Tell us a little bit about our Emmy. Hemmy.
A friend of mine, her name is Sylvia McCurr, and who did the music was Joanne Pepper. I forgot her last name. They did it. It's beautiful. And once I heard it, I fell in love with it. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And I heard there's going to be some kind of post-production involved in preserving our Hemmy presentation.
Oh,
And tell us what's going to be. I know it's going to something for Jack and Erica to keep.
Oh, like
For keepsake?
a music video. It's going to be done May 23rd, I believe.
Ooh.
Yes, and it should be really
Why
nice.
the date?
Because of their 5th anniversary, Erica and Jack. So
Oh.
it's like perfect timing.
If they didn't,
Hopefully there'll be a couple again by then. That would be wonderful. I don't know if they have them, but we've been watching and you can't tell if they're getting together or not. She's keeping us guessing a little bit, and it's kind of making me a little nervous.
It's one of the longest dates,
Right.
I think. Interruption by Greenlee, I think 3 times.
Yes, but they're meant to
And
be.
Yeah.
It's always something with Greenlee, and but so another thing I want to ask is what made you, stay with All My Children? Because I think everyone has a reason watching the show, something touch them and something very relatable to their life, and
I mean, it's very addictive. Once you start, you can't stop.
that's the word.
I mean, if I miss a day, I go to SoapNet.
Thank God for SoapNet
Yes,
these days.
thank God.
Yeah. And which character do you think you relate to the most?
Angie.
Oh, yeah. She's actually, I could see that. I really could.
I want to be her too.
She's so good.
She doesn't want to. She's so wholesome. She's just.
I love her.
Yeah, she's like, I think Jesse's lucky in having her because he's like the macho guy, like,
Yeah,
I
perfect
got
couple
it.
too.
No, I couldn't see him with the
No
other
one else.
woman
No one else.
that he was with for those 20 years while he was missing. It's so natural for Jesse and Angie to be together. It's just a natural love. It flows so easily, and they do it perfect. You would think they really truly were in love, like Jack and Erica.
Maybe they're the couple that Jack and Erica long to be.
Right.
If I mean, I love Erica. I think, Erica is the show cannot survive without her. She basically carries the show.
Yeah, she's a star.
But like Angie and Jesse, they are the ideal couple. In the show. And Jesse looks so good.
They both do.
Yeah. Angie looks the same as she did before she went off the show. She hasn't aged one bit, and I think she looks more beautiful with the little bit of aging that may have happened.
I think she looks better after she moved to West Coast.
Really?
It's just me.
Anyway, Jack and Erica. Let me tell you a little quick story about Jack. I have loved to meet this guy. He's like a heartthrob for me. Look at that face. I mean, it's unbelievable. But anyway, he was so close to me last year, but so far. I live in Manahawkin. I live in Manahawkin, which is right next to Long Beach Island. And he was performing at a theater there with his comedy act. If I wish I'd have known by the time there were no tickets that I could go, or something happened, I couldn't go that night. But it's like, my fantasy is he was like so close yet so far, you know?
Wow.
And they can dream, a girl can dream and fantasize, you know?
Was it like a one-time thing?
Yeah, he was just there doing his act, and I keep checking back to see if he's coming back, because I have to see him next time. I was like dreaming, oh my God, if I could have went there. I know he's married, but you know. When you kind of watch the show, you kind of wish you were Erica in Jack's arms.
I forget Jack is married. I don't, Walt, by the way.
Right,
yeah.
right. Walt.
What's the difference, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just he's the one of the most alive person. I think, he and Erica, they are funny.
Yeah.
When they fight.
Oh, I know, it's funny.
Yeah.
And she's so teeny, and he's so big. I know I keep referring to that, but they're just like the cute couple, tall and opposites.
Perfect.
Opposites, but yet they belong together.
I know it's hopelessly romantic to say, but it's really hard to run into a guy that's like Jack nowadays.
Oh, I know.
But he's real. So, you know, he's a person on All My Children. So I'm like, hey, I'll just watch All My Children. Yeah. How about you? What's your favorite Jack and Erica moment?
When they got married for the last time, it was beautiful. A beautiful wedding.
That was
Everybody
gorgeous.
had white on. It was just beautiful. On an island, right?
Hold right there.
It was
So beautiful.
I think we
she's
have
got
something to finish. Yeah. We were trying to play Jeopardy with All My Children Jeopardy with Tiffany. And since you brought it up, wait, did I put it another way? Ooh, no, answers to my side, of course. So when they got married, apparently they got married on their very special tree. What tree was it?
I remember it had all these branches that were intertwined. It was huge.
It's like the Avatar tree, yes,
Right.
but it's not called Avatar.
It was beautiful, though.
It was a banyan tree. Yeah, I think it was a banyan tree. Yes, it was a banyan tree.
Okay, all right, good. And next question. Who was Erica married to when she first had an affair with Jack?
Was it Trevor?
Travis. Yeah.
Okay.
You got the T. But that reminded me of his name, because, you know, as we get older, we
right.
forget. Yeah, Travis.
I always find that I think that's what's cool about All My Children, because even the show is going back to All My Children history. There's so much to savor and go back to. Yeah, it's like a whole book, family book.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. How did Erica lose custody of Bianca?
Oh, that was a long time ago, because Bianca's often married and not married, but she's got 2 kids now. Gosh, that was a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
I don't think I
It's
remember.
something about Jack. Hint, something about Jack.
Is that when she had her affair with Jack and Travis? When she was married to Travis, and she went to court.
Uh-huh, something.
And he wouldn't lie. He wouldn't lie for her. That was it. He wouldn't lie for her. So she lost custody because of the affair. She was married, and Travis got custody of Bianca. I remember now.
Yes.
That's what was it you said the other day? Like how whenever they break up, it's always something about Jack. Like whenever Jack and Erica
They're just not
break
complete.
up,
They're not complete without each other.
They're
They are
not.
completely. They need each other almost to breathe and to function. And
something about Jack always leave when Erica does something crazy.
Oh yeah, when she's bad, when she goes bad. See, Jack's the goody-goody, and Erica's got that little edge on her.
Yeah.
And every now and then she throws that edge in, you know. And
he can't
Jack
take it.
can't handle that.
Oh yeah, I think that's why I love Erica. Is I think she's so used to prison. You know, the way she's so elegant about it.
She's been there twice now, I think, right?
Yeah. And she said to Jack, one of the days before she had to go to prison, Jack is like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? You're going to prison, but you don't look nervous. And what are you gonna pack? You're not gonna have any beautiful clothes with you." And Erica is like, "Oh, it's okay. Toothbrush and some beauty products maybe. And if they allow me, I don't mind sharing it with my cellmates." I'm like, wow.
Only Erica.
Oh yeah, only Erica.
She could make a good time even in jail, prison.
Yeah. And I wish I could say that. She's like, out of the 7 husbands, I had the most fun with you, Jack. Only her.
7 husbands and 10 marriages, I think.
Wow.
And even Ryan, you know, even though like Ryan has the thing with Greenlee and Kendall, but yeah, Erica is like, oh, Ryan's nice, but I'll dump him the day after
Just
Jack
blew it off
comes
like
back.
nothing, right? Blew it
Yeah,
off.
Jack knocked on the door and Ryan was out. He was
History.
gone. Poof. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. I like the way Erica catfights. I learned a lot from that. Like, you don't have to lose your...
You're cool.
That's... Yeah, like you can hate someone and at the same time love them and kind of communicate with, you know, kindness or...
Right.
I don't know
She
if
has a way
that's
of getting-
kindness or
She gets to dig in
entrapment. But I mean, she
But
knows
she has her way
how
of
to
getting even, though.
do it. Yeah, it's really, it's valuable. You can't learn it in school.